everybody, Coach Christy from CrossFit Mokena, giving you guys an at-home, no equipment workout for Thursday, March 19th, 2020. Just a reminder before I go over this, starting next week, we will be incorporating the kettlebells, dumbbells, and jump ropes into your at-home workouts. And also don't forget about this weekend. We're going to be going to Swallow Cliff on Saturday and Lincoln Way North on Sunday with Coach Liv. She's going to be taking us through a pretty epic outdoor workout. So this is your workout for Thursday, March 19th, at home with no equipment. So I'm just going to come up to the whiteboard so that you can see this a little bit better. Again, this is online at CFMokena.com under the Daily WOD tab. But what we're going to do is we have our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds, 15 jumping jacks, some ankle twists, 8 push-ups, 8 air squats, and 8 sit-ups. After 2 rounds of that, we're going to go into our strength. Our strength is a 10-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the even minutes, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, we're going to do some pistols. Let me rephrase that. Minutes 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, we're going to be doing pistols. You're done by minute 10. On the odd minutes, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we're going to do 8 hollow rocks. Our workout is called Get Outside. Don't worry if it's raining. I have options for you. But it's going to be 5 rounds for time. We're going to do a 400-meter run, which is a quarter mile. Then we're going to do 10 sit-ups, 15 air squats, and 20 push-ups. You're going to do that entire list 5 times, and we're going to see how long it takes, and make sure you add to the comment section what your score is. After that, we are still doing our sit-ups for pups. Reminder, we are raising awareness that 1.2 million dogs are euthanized every year in shelters, and we as a fitness community are attempting to do 1.2 million sit-ups to raise awareness for that. So your challenge after the workout is to do 50 additional sit-ups for pups. All right, I'm going to take us back over here, set us down. Okay, so our warm-up, 2 rounds. For those jumping jacks, we're simply going to, honestly, do jumping jacks. Widen the feet, arms up overhead. We're going to open with 15 jumping jacks. For those ankle twists, you're going to want to hold on to something for balance. Because we're running, we want to roll those ankles inside and outside. You want to make sure you do that with both legs. From there, we're going to come down to the floor for 8 push-ups. Hands are going to go right underneath my shoulders. Elbows are going to track back along the ribs till the chest touches the floor. And then I come up to full extension at the top. If we need to, we can fight to come down in one piece and roll ourselves up, or we can roll down and we can roll up. We're looking for that full range of motion, the chest touching the floor, and then arms locked out at the top of that movement. Then we have 8 air squats. Feet are going to go underneath my shoulders. I'm going to push back to get my weight in my heels, fight to get down below parallel, keeping my knees out. I'm going to ascend and hit full hip extension. From another angle, the same movement. Feet are underneath my shoulders. I push back to get my weight in my heels, squat to get down below parallel, and then full hip extension at the top. We're going to do 8 of those. The last part of our warm-up is going to be 8 sit-ups. If you are on a soft surface like the carpet in this room, you can go ahead and do some sit-ups. However, if you're working out in your basement, I would switch those to old school crunches. For those sit-ups, if my knees are pointing towards the ceiling, I have the assistance of my quads. Butterfly is going to be a little bit more advanced. Whichever you choose, you want to make sure we touch the floor behind us, and when we come up, we're reaching for our shoes. Our goal really is to make sure our shoulders pass our hips. So if you are uncomfortable doing sit-ups on your surface, either roll out an ab mat, or a yoga mat, or you can just go back to old school crunches, keeping our eyes looking towards the ceiling and just working on those abdominals. So I'm going to have you guys go through that twice. After you go through the warm-up twice, our strength, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Hi, Misty. Misty's joining our video. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, we're going to alternate between pistols and hollow rocks. On the even, we're gonna do 8 to 10 pistols. If you don't have pistols, which are a single leg squat, you can do modifications to a chair. Misty, over here, sweetie, over here. For that pistol, go ahead and sit down, stay. For that pistol, it's a single leg squat. So I'm gonna be on my left leg. I'm gonna come down to the floor till I get down all the way and then stand back up at the top. A rep is finished once you hit full hip extension. Your goal is to make sure that the heel of the extended leg does not touch the floor. So again, I'm on one leg, I come down to the floor and then stand back up. If we don't have that, you have some options. Option number one, we can do pistols to a chair, just like we do them to a box when we're at CrossFit Mokena. So I can do my pistols to a chair. I'm gonna rotate the camera for a second. You can also do your pistols in a door frame, just like we do at the box. So you can hold on to that door frame, squat all the way down, stand back up. Squat all the way down and stand back up. So that's how we do them on the rig when we're at CrossFit Mokena. Now rotate us back to our whiteboard. So our strength, on the even minutes, 8 to 10 pistols means 4 to 5 on each leg. You can alternate if you would prefer or not. On the odd minutes, 8 hollow rocks. I'm going to come down to the floor with the goal of having my feet off the floor and my biceps up by my ears. The challenge of this is to literally rock while being in this position, trying not to let your feet touch the floor. So I just did 3 and 4. Your goal is to get to 8, very challenging. After our strength, get outside. 5 rounds for time. I do challenge you to get outside. Me personally, I love running in the rain, but I also like burpees and Turkish get-ups, so who knows. If you don't prefer to run in the rain, 400 meters is a quarter mile. If you have a treadmill, hop on your treadmill. If you have a rower, I want you to give me 500 meters. If you have a rower, give me 500 meters. Or if you have a stationary bike, you can hop on a stationary bike and do a quarter mile. So outside for a quarter mile, bike, quarter mile, but if you're gonna hop, or a treadmill, quarter mile, but if you're gonna hop on a rower, let's do that 500 meter row. If you don't have any of those options, your magic number is 30. For every run, you're gonna give me 30 mountain climbers and 30 jumping jacks. For those mountain climbers, it's basically like running on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9, and 10, whatever version is best for you. 30 of those and 30 more jumping jacks. From there, we're going to come back down to the floor to do our sit-ups. Reminder, knees towards the ceiling. It's a little bit easier. Butterfly is going to be a little bit more advanced. We're going to do 10 sit-ups. Then back to the same movement we did in our warm-up. We have 15 air squats, fighting to get down below parallel, full hip extension at the top, and then we have 20 push-ups. Elbows track back along the ribs, and then we come to full extension, rolling if we need to. Once you're done, mark your time it on your cell phone or a stopwatch. Then we're going to do our post-WOD 50 additional sit-ups for pups. If you guys have any questions, you can text the coach's hotline at 815-277-9179 or send us an email at cfmokena@gmail.com. Get after it, guys, and make sure you put your score in the comment section.